In this video, we will demonstrate how your configured and connected QActive system automatically or manually switches its different inputs. Your QActive stand mount or tower speaker system must already be configured. Please watch our setup video if you need any help to do this. You will also need a smartphone or tablet with the QActive app installed, as well as the QActive remote control paired with the system. By default, QActive will always switch onto a new active source. In this example, playing a radio station using AirPlay switches QActive onto the network source from standby. Now, switching on the TV will switch the hub from the network source to HDMI. You can also see that the hub will switch off after a period of time once the source is switched off. You can use the remote control or the source button on the hub or the speaker to manually select a source. In this case, the analog source is manually selected to play. If you manually set the hub to a source like this, it will no longer automatically switch to any of the external physical inputs, but will always continue to automatically switch to a network input if started. Also, if a source is selected manually, the hub will take 20 minutes of no signal present before it switches off. The automatic source switching is re-established after the hub enters standby. You can change the behavior of the source switching using the QActive iOS or Android app. From the Home Discovery page, select the Settings button and then Source Configuration. Scroll down the page where you will see the set of options. Auto On. This switch will determine if a newly active source will switch the hub onto the source from standby. Put the switch into the off position if you do not wish this to happen. Auto Off. This switch will determine if the hub will enter standby automatically after the hub source has been switched off. Put the switch into the off position if you would like the hub to remain on and to be switched off manually. Line/MM Auto On. This is a switch specifically for the analog line input when set to moving magnet. It will specifically set the input to be switched on manually if set to off. As the output signal of the turntable cartridge is much lower, the hub may not automatically switch on when a record is started, and so setting this to off and switching the source manually is recommended. 20 minutes off. This switch will deactivate the automatic standby timer when there is no signal, or the speakers are in mute for 20 minutes continuously. If you do not wish this to happen, set this to the off position. Auto Source Switch. This switch will determine if a newly active source will override a current source and switch the hub. If you do not wish this to happen, set this to the off position. For more information, please visit the knowledge base.